Yeah, and then I played basketball, which is very dangerous
Why is that dangerous?
because I'm in my mid-30s and my Achilles tendon is, like, hanging on by thread, so
Hanging on by a thread. Can you dunk?
I used to. I shouldn't.
Really?
Yeah, I think if I dunk with my next dunk will be my
It
last.
will be that will be the straw that broke the Achilles tendon.
Yeah, yeah,
For
that's
sure.
yeah.
We need to see more men who are able to do pull-ups because there's a lot of men on here, our defense secretary, for example, who
That guy.
can't do a pull-up. That was humiliating. I can't
Yeah.
believe they posted that.
I think he was, like, a part of the Coast Guard, which is, like, all respect to everybody that served, but you would think he, like, did, like, 2 tours in Iraq the way he was
Yeah,
talking.
the way he was talking
Yeah,
about it.
his resume is, like, Fox News host, and I wanna say Coast Guard, but, like,
An
fact check me.
alcoholic.
Yeah, that part,
That
that part.
those three things. Amo Manny, it's
Yeah.
so great to have you here.
Thanks for having me.
I want to address the elephant in the room.
Okay.
You're 6'4".
Yes, ma'am.
You're a comedian who's funny. Your stand-up is really good. Your videos are really good.
Um,
And you have good politics. What do you have to say for yourself?
I mean, if I could blush, I'd be blushing right now. Thank you. I think
Are you incapable of blushing?
I think it's a hue of purple, maybe. I don't know.
Well, I love it. I'm so happy you're here. Tell me about yourself. Like, what are you doing out here in LA?
Yeah, so I'm actually a rare breed, a LA native, born and raised in a small city called Carson.
Okay.
Yeah, about 8 miles north of Long Beach.
Oh, nice.
Yeah, like I went to school in California,
What did you study?
accounting.
Accounting.
Yeah, the nerd glasses.
Wait, are you like a LIFO guy? Last in, first out?
I mean, I can be if I'm working at the company that has inventory, but a lot of companies are tech or services based, so they don't really have inventory.
That was genuinely me just trying to show that I knew one singular accounting term.
Wait, what was your major?
Communications.
Oh, okay,
Naturally.
okay. Well, you
Yeah.
still paid attention in accounting, so I got to give you that.
Oh no, honey, I didn't take accounting. That's why. Paid attention in accounting. I took math modeling 2 times.
Damn. Okay.
And the only time I passed was because I, essentially told the teacher, look, if you don't pass me, I'm going to be back a 3rd time.
Yeah.
And she's like, neither of us want that.
Oh, damn. I'm sorry to hear that. The wonders of accounting, you missed them.
How do you think it's helped you now with like what you're doing now? Or has it helped you?
Yeah, I mean, it's helped me financially by having a secure day job. So yeah, I still work a day job.
Nice.
But hoping that changes sometime next year or
It
maybe.
will.
Yeah, yeah.
It will.
Thank you for the vote of confidence. I
No, it
appreciate
will.
that.
It's not even a vote of confidence. It's like it's going to.
Yeah.
And you got to speak it into existence.
That's all right. We're manifesting.
And I like that. And I like that you say it out loud. Like, I think it's so important to say the things that you want out loud.
So are you like a big what do you call it, like vision board person?
It seems like a lot of supplies. But what I do every single year, I think everyone should do it. Instead of doing New Year's resolutions, I write a letter. And I saw this online. I write a letter to the universe. You're going to be like, what the fuck? Where I essentially write from the perspective of me a year from now. And I write about things as if it already happened. So
Wow.
on January 1st of this year, I wrote my Dear Universe letter. And it said, like, I was able to quit my job and work in entertainment full time. I launched my podcast. And all of those things have now happened. And we're almost at the end of the year. And the reasoning behind it is that it's supposed to train your subconscious to like implement behaviors that actually help you with what you want. So you're supposed to read it twice a day for 30 days, which I
Wow.
did. Yeah. To the
That-
point that I kind of had it memorized by that point.
That's pretty dope. Well, it looks like it's working out.
Yeah. So, okay. So back to you though. So you have a day job, but you want to be doing like stand up full time.
Yeah, eventually, yeah.
That's
correct.
awesome.
Yeah.
How often are you doing shows?
Not as often as I would like, but that's changing. It's picking up. I would say right now maybe like once a week,
Okay.
which is all right because I don't want to like burn myself out, so to speak. And,
Yeah.
and so much that like doing a show that may not be as great, and like don't get me wrong, I'm grateful for stage time, but if the show is just not as big, I feel like I'm not growing.
Yeah.
So I want like a lot of shows where I have like a more maybe like lively audience so I can get better feedback, if that makes sense.
So I imagine you started doing stand-up first
Mhm.
before you started doing stuff online.
Correct.
Is that accurate? When did you start doing more online?
I started doing stand-up about, let's call it 3 years and 3
Oh,
months
that's
ago.
it?
Yeah, yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
wow. You seem like you've been doing it for a lot longer.
Yeah, thank you. I appreciate
Yeah.
that. I feel like maybe because I started a little later in life doing stand up, that's probably why people think I've been doing it longer because you just have a more refined worldview as you get older.
Hmm. Yeah.
Um, you
There's
know what I
plenty
mean?
of people who start later in life who also suck ass though.
That's true. That's
And
true.
I think you're just talented and a good writer. But yeah, I hear what
Thank
you're
you.
saying.
Appreciate that. But yeah, like,
I'm just hitting on you this whole podcast.
yeah, all right, I'll take that.
That's why you're here.
Yeah, all
This
right.
actually isn't even gonna air. I'm just here to flirt.
Well, this is a very elaborate first date. Thank you.
Yeah, no, that's what I do.
I'm,
I like to have people mic'd up and recorded on my first dates.
yeah,
It's kind of my thing.
I'm
Yeah.
very flattered.
Yeah.
This is a great way. You should sponsor a first date.
Wait, that's so
Oh,
true.
yeah,
Yeah.
sponsored by what's that?
Aquapana.
Yeah.
I would love Aquapana to sponsor me. It's the only water I really care to drink.
No, so we're gonna put that in the letter for next year.
I landed an Aquapana
I
sponsorship.
think you'll get that sooner rather than later.
Wait,
Remember
I would
me.
love that. I would literally love that.
Yeah.
Okay, so you started doing more online content. I'm curious if you feel this way too. So I was doing stand up and I still do stand up, but I found it so often that there would be times where I would be like, "Oh, this would make such a good joke."
Mhm,
But it's like sometimes you just want to be able to say it in the moment, which is
mhm,
why being able to pick up your phone and recording it and stuff, I think is so useful because by the time you're able to like get on a stage, and it doesn't always translate either, like it doesn't
mhm.
always translate as well on stage, I think, as when you're talking online. Do you agree with that?
Yeah, I would agree with that. I think online or social media is kinda like the biggest, like, open mic, so to speak. That's how I was treating it when I was doing it.
Interesting. What do you
Right.
mean by that?
So, my first real video that went viral on TikTok was, a bit I had been doing, like, 3 months before.
What bit was it?
It was a bit about, like, the different ways we diagnose autism between the genders.
Okay.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and so, basically, it was like a guy could, like, have a rock collection, think be awkward, think he's a wizard, and no one would think anything of it.
Yeah.
But, like, a woman is a little awkward, quiet, has a gem collection, literally sells witchcraft on Etsy, and everyone's like, "This is the most neurotypical woman in Los Angeles." Like,
It's so true.
just a normal witch. So it's like
It's just your everyday Los Angeles
yeah,
witch.
exactly. So I was like so like, yeah.
So funny.
Thank you. And I like, so I did that bit, it went viral, and I was like, "Oh, okay, Imma stop trying to post stand-up clips and just, like, treat TikTok as an open mic," and that's kind of has been working out. But to your point, like, it doesn't always translate on stage. I don't know why that is. I feel like it's just like with the algorithm, right? It's a video
Yeah.
you think is gonna like, that's a banger, and it flops, and then there's, like, a throwaway video that you don't even check your phone, and it gets, like, a
Always.
million views,
When I
so
look the ugliest I've ever looked in my entire fucking
yeah.
life, by the way. I'm like, these people want me to look ugly. I swear to God. All my most viral videos are when I look like shit. I'm like in bed and I'm like, I
Yeah.
just kind of feel like saying this right now.
Right.
Meanwhile, you can like do all the things and it goes nowhere.
Maybe there's something to that, like, with the, like, authenticity of it, like, maybe it's something just so, like, subliminal because it's always the video where you feel like, "Really? That one?"
Literally.
Like, so
I guess the authenticity of it. I never want to pretend that I'm too authentic though.
sure.
Like I talk about a lot of things and like, I get shit done to my face, whatever. I have no problem saying that. But there's something called PRP. This is all gonna sound like,
Okay, okay.
a different language to you. But it's like when you get your own blood injected under your under eyes. Hilariously, couldn't get it one time because I was too dehydrated. So
Wow,
again,
yeah,
that's why we
that's a
need the
good reason,
Aquafana.
yeah.
Yeah. But I had to go back because I hadn't drank enough water that day. But everyone was like, "Oh, will you post before and afters?" And I was like, "Honey, no." I'm not trying to live my life that authentically
Yeah,
on the internet, but like
yeah.
I appreciate you asking.
Yeah, and I think that's important too because I feel like there's a lot of people that, like, maybe overshare,
Ye-
and I think
Can
that
we
could be a
talk
pro
about that?
yeah, let's get
Hey
into it.
guys, I know a lot of you have kids. I love your kids. I genuinely do love seeing your kids. I think it's kind of weird when you put smiley faces over their faces. What's the point in posting the picture? But I get it. However, absolutely no one needs to know if your kid had a certain type of accident that day. If you feel yourself picking up your phone to announce to social media that your kid shit his pants, put the phone down, call your mom.
Yeah,
Social media doesn't need to know that. And also, I feel bad for those kids because I'm like, dude, I imagine like, 30 years from now, one of these kids is like running for office and at their presidential debate, it's like, Manny, your mom posted that when you were 7 years
Oh
old
my god.
on her blog, Pearls and Peaches, she posted that you wet your pants when you were 8 years old.
Right.
How can we expect you to be a reliable president when you were not properly potty trained? Like, that is the reality we're going to live in.
Yeah, like a digital footprint before puberty is yeah, probably not the way the species is supposed to work.
No, like,
Yeah.
I don't think that's like, I feel like we've fallen very far from grace
Yeah.
in that
Yeah. In
regard.
a lot of ways, yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen any instances of oversharing recently when you're like, oh, why did they say that?
I feel like it's so hard to parse out one example because I feel like I just see it all over the internet now.
Yeah.
Because I feel like there's a difference between being a content creator and then like treating social media as like your diary or
Your
something.
diary.
You know what I mean? Because a lot of people are like, I guess the term I just learned about was like, what do you call it? Like a lol cow.
What's that?
So a lol cow is like a person who posts, but like everybody's just laughing at them more so than laughing with them. A certain percentage of social media is like people just laughing at people
I
doing
hate
a certain
that.
thing. Yeah, and
That's bad vibes.
yeah, it is, and I feel like in a certain instances, people are kind of turning their children into lol cows. Like when you're talking about an accident, they're like, "Oh no!" It's like that's embarrassing for the
your
kid.
And like,
Yeah,
I understand that as a parent, you need to be able to talk about this stuff, but like, text your parent
yeah.
group, or I'm sure there's a Facebook group where people are sounding off on
Right.
that.
It kind of reminds me of how like some like you know how some people have bad credit because their mom put like the phone bill in their name when they're like 11.
Yeah, which is insane.
Yeah, it's like the digital equivalent of that. Like your digital footprint is cooked before you even get a chance.
Yeah, and I've heard about that happening where these kids grow up and then they realize that their credit is like totally destroyed because their parents were doing crazy shit.
Yeah.
I'm glad that's never been a factor in my life
Yeah, me neither.
that I've
But
had to worry about.
but I've heard some stories.
Like, that's wild. Okay, so tell me about you, like, as a kid. What were you like? Were you funny like you are now?
Yeah, I'd say both my parents are pretty funny. So I've always been funny as a kid.
Do you have siblings?
Yeah, I have a brother.
Okay,
Yeah,
older or younger?
younger brother. He's like
So
3
you're
years
the
younger.
oldest boy.
I'm the oldest boy.
Are you
Yeah.
the favorite?
Not anymore, I think.
Not anymore? Why not? What happened?
I think so. I was like a weird kid, but I was like funny, and
Yeah.
I like generally followed rules. Like I didn't drink in high school.
Oh,
I
wow.
didn't I
Yeah.
wasn't like rebellious. I didn't want to joyride. I
Yeah.
got decent enough grades. Like I was actually a pretty
Yeah.
easy kid to raise.
Mhm.
Um, just awkward and eccentric though. But like my parents were like fine.
Why were you a weird kid? It's so funny. I think most people I've talked to for this podcast have also said that they were weird. I was a weird kid for sure.
Yeah.
So I'm curious what that looked like for you.
Yeah, no, well, because I think if you're gonna be like a creator or a creative, like you think outside of the box or you
Mhm.
bring like new ideas, and that's usually, I guess, honestly, kind of frowned upon in school.
Yeah.
It's very like structured and regimented.
And the corporate world.
Yeah, everything is about like conformity,
Yeah.
and that's safe, and that keeps you with the herd, so to speak. And so if you're being like a black sheep, or you're thinking different, or you're saying strange things, like you're gonna be like a little outcasted. But I wasn't like a loner. Like they were just like, oh man, he's funny, he's eccentric, whatever.
I was a troublemaker
Mhm.
in the sense that I was very sassy.
I
So
could see
like,
that.
yeah, I mean,
Yeah, obviously, yeah, obviously.
I've always been like exactly who the fuck I am, you
Mhm.
know? But I remember this one time, God, in middle school, there was this one teacher and she's no longer with us. And her and I actually ended up like making up and being totally cool. Her name is Miss Howard, because naturally her son played baseball with my little brothers, small town stuff.
Right,
But she like kicked me out of her class for like talking one day or something like that,
right.
and like sent me to a neighboring class, which I think is just like a funny thing that teachers do because they're like, here, take this shitty student,
Yeah, and
you
add
deal
them
with
to your
her.
ecosystem, like
Yeah, you deal with
that was
them.
gonna help. Yeah,
So then I'm sitting in a desk and it's like embarrassing, and I think that's kind of the whole point because you have to walk in and be like, Miss Howard sent me over here, whatever.
Mhm.
So maybe 30 minutes later, Miss Howard sent a student to come and fetch me. And it's always like the little narc kid, right?
Yeah,
Like it's not one
right.
of your friends. It's like, Suzanne,
Well, yeah, the
Miss
hall
Howard said you
monitor.
can come back to class. And I was like,
Uh-huh.
nah, tell her I'm cool. And he was like,
Oh
what? I
damn,
was like, no, I'm just going to stay here. Like, I'm good. Like, I would do shit like that.
I
Have
know.
you written any strongly worded letters or emails or messages recently?
Strongly worded? Nah, I'm pretty chill. But
You're very
I
chill.
write so honestly, you'll be surprised. Like on TikTok, people think I'm going for whatever. Like I have time sometimes.
Oh, yeah.
Like they say something, I'll be like, bro, like I don't even know if I can repeat it on this podcast, but
You
like
can.
I don't want like, bro, I'm not here to be your best friend. So if you disagree with opinion, you could go. Like, because I don't even say anything that edgy, I don't think.
You
But like,
really don't,
yeah,
but
so
you're very effective. Like, I think the way you talk about things in your very calm mannerism, you're
mm.
not getting all worked up and it's funny. It makes it resonate. Have you gotten any funny hate comments recently? I love asking people this.
um funny. Oh, so I don't know if everyone's gonna get the reference, but so I had a video about Billie Eilish, right? And they were upset, whatever. I call them the Kill Billies. That's what I call 'em. Yeah, like they're
The
they're yeah,
Killbillies.
nah,
That's so
those
funny.
ladies are tough.
Wait, the Billie Eilish fandom?
Yeah, she has a very loyal and aggressive fan base. If you make fun of how she dresses like Chameleonaire, they're gonna come after you.
Not Chameleonaire. Not
Yeah.
not riding dirty.
Yeah, she definitely is.
Wait, I didn't actually know this about Billie Eilish.
I did not either until I posted that that's the one that I talk about Trump and all this other stuff, and like none of the comments are that bad.
Yeah.
I mentioned Billie Eilish one time.
Yeah. And
But
the gag is Billie Eilish would think it was funny probably.
and she probably does think it's
Right?
funny.
Like
Yeah.
she knows what she dresses
She
like.
seems pretty chill actually.
Yeah.
Like, and I like Billie Eilish. It was just a joke.
It's
Like,
it's just a joke.
none of the hate comments gets me, but one time they were like, "Oh, your lips are ashy," and I'm like, "That's fine. My lips do be ashy. Like, I'm not gonna lie." The one thing that got me like actually twisted was like, they said, "Oh, his lips aren't actually ashy. He just has like Gucci Mane lips." That shit, I laughed at that for 24 hours. I laughed for 24 hours. I was like, damn, they actually
That's insane.
got me. I was like, I should delete this comment, but it's comedic gold.
No, like sometimes they're so on the nose
Yeah.
with it. I'm like, shit. This one time, this person left a comment and they were like, and I don't think it was meant to be a body shaming comment. I think I know exactly what they meant by it. I was just like talking about like, it was like kind of a chaotic video. And they
Mhm.
commented, I just know you love a late night grilled cheese.
Oh my God.
One.
What about you?
I do.
That's hilarious.
Second, I think it just points to like kind of living a chaotic, like undisciplined, like lifestyle.
Yeah.
That shit made me laugh really hard. Sometimes they will also give me like beauty tips that I'm like, huh, that's helpful.
Really?
Other times I'm like, I don't think you're qualified to speak to me
But
about
yeah,
that when
yeah.
they're mean. Because I get a lot of, I love you, girl, but. And then they say the meanest thing like anyone has ever
That
said
would
to you in your
actually-
life. I'm like, no, you don't love me because that's
That
not what
would
people
hurt
say.
the worst, actually.
Yeah.
I like when a hater is just a hater. No Trojan horsing
Yeah.
the hate.
And I had one recently. This shit made me laugh so hard. This guy was commenting because I get hate on both sides. Equal opportunity hate subject, I guess.
Yeah.
I love that for me.
Yeah.
I invite it from the left and the right. And I don't remember which political persuasion this commenter was, but they were like, hey, Lib, why don't you go blank yourself? They wrote blank yourself. I'm like, how are you going to try to tell me to blank myself and act all big and bad? And you won't even tell me to myself with your full chest.
Hey, Lib, go
Blank myself? That's so lame. But I was like, tell me to
Say
myself.
it with your chest. And that's another thing
That's so
about the
lame.
internet. Like, have a profile picture. Don't be
profile
user
picture.
9344. Like, really say that. That's the one thing I actually respect about Facebook. It's people's real, like, profile with birthday photos.
Yeah, oh,
Their wife
their
is in the
kids.
picture, and they're like, go off yourself. And I'm like, I respect you, Brad.
Yeah, their check-ins.
Yeah,
Thank you, Brad.
That works at A&W Towing. I respect
and
you.
goes to Buffalo. He checks in at Buffalo Wild Wings
Yeah.
every Wednesday or whatever
Yeah.
for Wing Wednesday,
It's
whatever
like
the fuck.
This is a guy that means what he says. I can
That's
at
a
least
guy-
respect that.
No, 100%. And sometimes, though, they're trying to be mean and they end up being really nice. Like, I've gotten a few in the past week. Someone was like, wow, this is ridiculous. What are you, pushing 30? I'm like, oh, babe, I'm well into my 30s.
That's
You just
amazing.
made my entire day.
Yeah, I'd like when people do stuff like that. I remember I had this one video where somebody was like, nice veneers. I was like, these are my natural teeth. I
Stop.
was like, wow.
Wait,
thank
that's
you.
incredible. More
Yeah,
of that.
I know. I do
please.
have big teeth though, but
Yeah, you
it's
have
fine.
great teeth.
Thank
yeah,
you.
I really want veneers. I'm gonna be like totally
Wait,
unrecognizable.
you don't need
I
it.
just have small teeth.
There's something between, like, full veneer.
Bonding.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Dentists hate bonding. My dentist won't
Okay.
do it. My dentist friend who I met in Orlando
Mhm.
also is like, "Don't do bonding.
Okay.
Just do
Well, please
veneers."
don't get the big
Oh,
tooth
no, I'm
one.
gonna get some big ass teeth. Y'all aren't gonna recognize me in 10 years. I'm gonna look like a freak.
Do you remember that episode of Family Guy with Brian Griffin got,
Of
like, the
cour
big
Stop.
Please don't.
No, I'm going to. I want them.
No.
I think they'll look good. And then a different one, they were like, "Well, you're young now, but just wait until you have to start getting Botox." I was like,
Start.
"Start?" Babe, my bloodstream is like 30% Adderall, 30%, lattes, and the rest of it is like Botox pumping through my veins. So
Yes.
thank you. Do you do any aesthetic treatments to your face?
Does a haircut count? Does shaving
No
my beard?
Brotox for you?
Not yet. I feel like I'm just like, oh, well, I guess my skin regimen would be melanin. Just
What do you like? What is your skincare routine?
literally melanin. Just like I wash my face
Water
and like,
and like hand soap?
yes.
That's
Not
no,
even
like
not even the hand soap, I promise you.
literally just water?
I literally just shower.
Wow, you're God's favorite. Like you don't use face wash.
No, not really.
Well, that's amazing. And you have great skin. I dated a
Thank
guy
you.
who will not listen to this podcast, hopefully. That would be insane if he did. But he had one product in his shower. Do you want to know what it was?
It had to be like Axe Avalanche 3-in-1.
Hand soap.
Oh wow, that is
He like
horrific.
ran out
Dial hand soap.
like a dial hand soap. I will never forget it. And I
Wait, first of all, why were you dating a man that only had hand soap in his shower? That is unlike you.
it is unlike me. And he was also a Sagittarius male, which is a red flag. I wasn't aware that he only had hand soap. And he said he like ran out. But this seems like one of those things where you immediately just
Yeah,
buy
it's not. It's like
it.
toilet paper. You don't wait.
You
You
don't
gotta.
wait
Yeah, I'm not gonna use hand soap.
on your entire body. And
That's sick.
I do think it's so funny though, like the chokehold that Head and Shoulders, like 3-in-1 has on. I don't know if it's true for black men, but white men of this generation, any white dude, unless
Mhm.
he's gay,
Uh-huh.
or in the closet,
Yeah.
has a bottle of Head and Shoulders. Like I'm convinced there was somewhere along the way, Head and Shoulders convinced every white dude that they have dandruff.
Yeah.
I'm like, y'all don't need to use that. I don't get it.
I'll be rocking with the Head and Shoulders. I'm
Do
not
you
gonna.
use Head and Shoulders as well?
I personally, I'm not gonna speak for the entire black community, but I'll be using Head and Shoulders. Yeah.
And when did you start?
Wow, I was indoctrinated into it.
I,
My father is a Head and Shoulders Nigerian, so but I don't know if that's everybody's dad. I thought everybody was using Head and Shoulders.
I'm convinced, and I don't think Head and Shoulders is ever something that you just buy one day. Like, I
Mm,
think it's kind of how when people talk about God, they're like, God just always has been. Head
yeah,
and Shoulders has just always been in men's showers. Like,
yeah,
you didn't even actually purchase the bottle, it was just
it's
there,
always been there.
and it's
Yeah,
been there.
I don't know. I feel like maybe it's a different like groupings of men. Like you have your Head and Shoulders bros,
Yeah.
and then you have like a Dr. Bronner spiritual guy.
Oh, there is a Dr. Bronner guy, and that is a problematic guy who starts a lot of
Yeah.
sentences with "well, actually," and he
Oh
has like
yikes!
one little dangly
It's
earring.
dangly? Does he have a shell necklace with that?
He must have a shell necklace.
Yeah,
Doesn't wear deodorant, or he uses the kind with no aluminum.
yeah.
And it's like, please
Come on.
use the aluminum.
During a Georgia summer, you need the
You
aluminum.
need the aluminum. Wait, what other archetypes are there of men with their shower products?
Yeah.
I guess there are like the Axe. I think Suave
The
is big for
Axe,
guys too.
Suave will be up there. Then I think once you find you like a small business or like a indie brand type of shampoo guy, that's a different type of guy.
What kind of guy is that?
Oh, it could be two different types of independent ones. It could be like, I guess what is it called? Dr. Squash, where like the Instagram marketing got to him and he bought Dr. Squash.
Yeah.
Or it could be like,
And
I
I
go to
don't like
farmers.
that.
You don't like that
Because
guy?
why are you
What
so into what you're
podcast?
seeing
Yeah,
online?
what podcast are you watching
So
where you saw that?
that feels problematic. A
Uh,
man being like, I gotta have that in terms of
yeah,
a shower product. I don't know
yeah.
why that feels weird to me. That feels off.
Maybe it's the Sid Sweeney bathwater, and maybe that's what's.
Yes, because
Yeah.
those are that Venn diagram is a circle.
Then I think like the other indie brand, like he goes to like farmers markets and like,
I'm good with that.
yeah,
I like farmers markets.
yes,
Yeah, I like supporting like local businesses. I think
maybe
that's a
I
good
should do
thing.
that. Yeah,
Is that what archetype? I guess you're a Head and Shoulders guy.
I'm a Head and Shoulders guy. I'm pretty basic.
Would you call yourself a bro?
Bruh, maybe.
A bruh.
Yeah, black equivalent.
I like
benevolent.
that.
I'm a bruh.
Yeah, and you're not problematic.
I like to think so. I like to
Yeah.
think I'm not
Well, that's why you're
problematic.
here.
Well, hey,
Yeah.
thank you.
This podcast is called Mean But True. We like to talk about things that are mean but true. What's something mean but true that you'd like to get off your chest?
I don't want to get in trouble in the industry, but I feel like genuinely, if you're a creator or creative, your friends don't owe you support.
Yeah. Speak on that.
Yeah, because I feel like they're your friends, not your fans. And I
Yes.
think in general, at least for me starting off, like you definitely appreciate if they pull up to the show because like being a creative is like your own psychology that you kind of have to work through
Totally.
and deal with those low points and those high points. Taylor Swift's album sales are not from her personal friends. You
Mhm.
have to build a fan base. And it's like, I don't want people to come to my show like they go to their kids' dance recital.
Why?
Because you go to your kid's dance recital to support the kid, not because you like the art.
Yeah.
I want my friends to be like, even if we weren't friends, I'd be a fan of you. And if I'm not there
Aw.
yet, I will be there later. So give me time. That's why like I don't really like invite my parents to show. I'm like, let me get you something at like the Laugh Factory. I don't want you in this bar.
So you're not
Like,
doing bringers?
yeah. Like I'm not bringing my parents to a
Explain what a
bringer.
bringer is for people who might not be aware of that term.
Yeah, so a bringer show is how a lot of comedy shows do their marketing, or I should say some, not a lot. And basically, they'll book you on the show, but only if you could bring like 3 people or
It's
five
like an
people.
MLM version of a show.
That's a great way to put it. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a pyramid scheme for
Yeah,
comedy,
and we
basically.
don't look kindly, we being comics
Frown upon that.
don't look kindly on it for a lot
Yeah.
of reasons, but mainly because like who knows if the laughs are organic if you're
Exactly.
bringing, a big portion of the crowd. And I totally agree with you, by the way.
Yeah.
Genuinely, it shocks me when like my best friend Katie will be like, "Oh my god, I loved in your video when you said XYZ." And I was like, "You watch my shit?"
Yeah.
And she was
Yeah.
like, "Yeah, of course I watch your shit." And I don't expect my friends to watch everything I do. Sometimes I kind of hope they don't.
Me
And
too.
honestly, there are shows, to your point, where I don't even I don't tell anyone. I don't even put my shows on my website a lot of the time.
Yeah.
One, because I'm afraid people are going to show up and kill me.
Oh no.
you know, that whole thing. And two, it's like sometimes I don't even want people I know to be there or to
Yeah.
know that I'm going to be there.
Yeah.
And like, you're doing a lot of the same shit a lot of the time. I'm like, I don't want you to have to hear the same jokes
Exactly.
over and over.
Yeah, I want something fresh and new, and I want it to be a good experience for you. And it's so funny you said the thing about like sometimes not wanting your friends to show up. I don't feel like I would have like stuck with TikTok if TikTok would have like pushed it out to my friends and followers. Because when I was doing TikTok, a lot of my friends weren't really on TikTok; they were on Instagram.
Yeah.
So I was like, I have free reign to do whatever.
And you didn't put it on Instagram? I did the same
Yeah,
thing.
until I got big enough, and I was like, oh, okay, this is kind of funny. Let me like repurpose it. But
That's so funny.
it's so hard to do comedy like in front of your friends at first. Like it just adds a different dimension to it.
Have there been any instances where your friends have really shown up for you, like in a nice way?
Yeah. So me and my friend who's another comic, his name is Boo Milligan. Sorry, shameless plug.
No, please and plug whomever.
Yeah.
I name drop on here. I like to say people's names. People need to get their flowers.
All right, I appreciate that. Yeah,
Yeah.
shout out to Boo Milligan if he
That's
sees
a
this.
sick ass name.
It
Boo
is.
Milligan.
Yeah, it's sick.
Like that sounds like an author and also like an evil villain
Yeah.
who you like in the end.
Yes.
Like a Snape kind of character.
On Halloween though. That's why.
Boo Milligan.
Yeah, exactly.
That like, yeah, and then you find out he was the good guy all along.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I guess Snape is a good example. Yeah.
Right.
But yeah, we threw a show 2 months ago, I think in like September. And a lot of my friends just pulled up. Like I just posted the ticket. I didn't like DM or like hit up the group chat and be like, bros, please come to the show. This is the one. They just organically pulled up. They're like, Manny, we think you're funny. We haven't seen you do
So
stand up in a
nice.
while. And that was literally one of the best shows I've ever had.
That's so nice. Yeah. I feel
How about yourself?
my friends have been to some of my shows where it's like there's 4 people in the audience
Yeah,
type shit.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
My friend, my best friend Katie, who I mentioned before, my sister Mary Ryan has flown in, to see me perform. My dad surprised me at my first stand-up show. Like
Aw.
I have had the most supportive friends, family, and audience. Like I'm so grateful for the people. And I do see this like kind of strange attitude on social media a lot. It seems like people who do what we do are always asking more and more and more of their friends and like resentful that they're not supportive enough. I'm like,
Yeah.
dude, people have shit going on. Like,
Yeah.
I don't expect my friends to go to all my shit or to message me about everything they see that I'm doing. Like,
Yeah.
I know people, have lives, and I'm just grateful that they give a shit to begin with.
Yeah, and I think that's great perspective, and that shows a lot of self-awareness, and I think that's why your writing is a lot more thoughtful, and that's why you're, like, actually good at stand-up because I think it is being funny, but I think it's also a lot of self-awareness that some people lack
Yeah.
because you're not, like again, like you said, like, you're not really entitled to your friends.
Yes. So when you go to a bar, if you're not drinking, what do you get instead?
Depending on what time of day it is, I'll get, like, a Celsius, something caffeinated.
Love
Yeah,
Celsius. What
or
flavor?
so there's, like, this, like, cherry cola one that they're trying to make it kinda taste like Coke. That's newer because
Oh, I
'cause I'm just
haven't
now
tried
saying
that
that.
one.
Or the one I have a lot is, I think it's, like, peach vibe.
Oh, I love peach
Yeah,
vibe.
yeah, that's probably the
Yeah.
main one, but the new cola one, I don't know, it just kinda tastes like, Coca-Cola, but doesn't. I don't know,
Oh, I
I
need to try
kinda like
that.
it,
I
yeah.
like sparkling watermelon. Do you have any like fun trips or anything coming up?
I have a festival in the middle of November, in Montclair, New Jersey, so
Oh, nice.
yeah, I think it'll be fun. I feel like Montclair is probably like a small city, but
Yeah.
other than that, no, I'm hoping to like really tour next
Yeah.
year. I'm still looking for an agent, but I think that my online presence is getting to a point and I have a couple like professionally shot sets. I shouldn't say professionally, they're actually professionally shot sets that are coming out that I think will hopefully like get me more opportunities to travel for work or
That's
whatever.
awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let me know if you're ever in DC.
Hey, it's on the
That would
list.
be sick.
It's on the
So
list.
I'm gonna ask you just I have a bunch of random questions because I like to ask people weird questions, but these just aren't questions that would normally come up in conversation.
Okay.
And people look at me a little weird, but this is my podcast, so I can do whatever I want.
Well, that's true.
What's your favorite fruit?
My favorite fruit, kiwis, and they're very healthy.
The texture is a little weird for me.
I mean, yeah, it's like eating a sweet tarantula.
A sweet tarantula.
That's what kiwis feel like. They're
That
all hairy.
vision is so upsetting, and that's exactly why I don't like kiwis. Have you ever like touched a tarantula?
No, never. I'm arachnophobic, so I'll never get
Are you terrified of spiders?
horrified.
Just thinking about it makes me feel
Squeamish. I can't
squirrely.
even look at like if there's a
Ugh.
picture. If there's a video, I could barely bring myself to swipe away.
Dude.
Especially those Australian. Oh my
No,
god.
fuck that.
I hate
Mm-mm.
spiders, bro.
I am terrified of the ocean, and sometimes
Valid.
just because I'm a masochist, I guess I'll Google like scary things in the ocean. Have you seen some of the shit that's in there?
The aliens down there. No.
And mind you, we've only discovered like 10% of the
Mhm.
ocean or
That's
whatever the
true.
fuck. I'm
Yeah.
like, why would you go in there? Because the 10% we've seen isn't good.
It's horrifying.
It's not good.
Yeah.
And I just don't get the mentality, and people will act like I'm crazy for not going in the ocean. And I'm like, okay, so if we were on land, right?
Mhm.
And I'm like, hey Manny, do you want to go over there? It'll be suddenly very dark all of a sudden, and we'll be suspended in the air.
Yeah.
Oh, and there might be like a massive monster that
Yes.
could come up at any time, and you won't actually know until it's attacking you.
Right.
You would say,
That sounds terrible.
hell no.
And the pressure will crush you.
Right.
Yes. 'Cause the ocean is like a play. It's nice to look at, but you don't want to be in it. You know what I mean?
No, it's so true. It's a horrifying play. It's
Yeah.
a bad play.
Yeah.
It's a bad play.
I don't want to be in that.
It's a play it's a bringer play, essentially.
Bringer
Where
play.
they're paying the audience members to come, essentially. No, I don't fuck with the ocean at all. Do you
No.
fuck with the ocean?
It's nice to look at.
Yeah, I like
Yeah.
looking at I like listening to it.
Yes.
I like
yes.
appropriating
It is
the
nice
ocean.
from a distance.
I just don't want to like be a part of the ocean culture
Exactly.
whatsoever.
Yes.
What were your favorite like movies as a kid?
So both my parents are immigrants, so I feel like I have a lot of gaps in like pop culture.
Yeah.
Like I don't know anything about like Star Wars or like Scarface because like who would have showed me those movies?
Yeah. So what did
Yeah.
you watch instead?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like Mulan, Lion King.
I love Mulan.
yeah.
So underrated.
Right? So yeah.
That soundtrack.
Yeah, Mulan was bomb. So
What's your favorite Disney movie?
ooh.
Mine's Sleeping Beauty, just
Oh.
because she has my dream life.
I guess there's,
She's
like,
a princess in a pink gown, sleeping,
that
and a
tracks.
hot guy wakes her up. I'm like, that's the dream right there.
What more? Yeah. That's more of a documentary for you.
I wish it was a documentary.
That's right.
That's the ticket. The reason I ask about childhood and stuff so
Uh-huh.
much is because I like to know kind of how people got to be who they are.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And like the influences on you.
Disney movie, I'd have to say, I mean, Lion King. Like,
Lion King.
Is there anything that I could say that tops that? I mean, Mulan is up there. Toy
Yeah.
Story is up there for a lot of people, but it's just something about the Lion King.
It's so sad.
Yeah.
It's a gut-wrenching watch.
Yeah, it's literally Hamlet.
Fuck Scar, by the way.
Yeah.
Fuck
Yeah.
Scar.
Okay, well, the main black character in the movie, but that's all
The
right.
evil villain?
Because he was segregated
Are
from
you
the
a
lighter lions. I'm a Scar
You're a
apologist.
Scar apologist?
No, I
That's
don't. No,
insane.
he was uniquely evil. That's fine. Yeah.
What was your favorite subject in school?
Math.
Math.
Yes.
And you're still like a math guy. Wait,
Kind
if
of.
I threw some multiplication problems at you, could you just like do them?
No. No, I mean, if they're simple, yeah.
I don't know why this is my thing this week.
I feel like I'm on the spot, but yeah, you go ahead
I'm
and throw
just
some
going to
out.
ask you ones that I know the answer to.
Oh.
13 times 13.
13 times 13 is 169.
Yep.
Okay.
Okay. You're a legit accountant. I believe you now. Wait, are you IHOP or Waffle House? There's one correct answer. Don't piss me off.
I'm Waffle House, even though I've never been to a Waffle House.
Okay. That's
Yeah.
the correct answer. You've never been to a Waffle House?
So I live in LA. There's really not that's really not like a Waffle House seems like a Midwest and Southern thing.
Do they have them here?
I don't think so. We have Roscoe's, which I imagine is like similar-ish.
Okay, I've never
Like
heard
chicken
of
and waffles.
Roscoe's.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Oh,
Yeah.
you would love Waffle House.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah,
I think so.
it's a good time. Whenever you're out, there's not one in DC, which I have been manifesting every single year. We don't have a Waffle House. We don't have a Mellow Mushroom anymore. I love Mellow Mushroom.
What's that?
The
I'm
pizza place?
We don't have
Oh,
those.
y'all don't have that?
This is so LA, yo. We're so like
We don't have a Publix. Do you know what Publix is?
I know what Publix is. I've been to one in Florida. I like Publix.
I love Publix.
Yeah.
Here's the thing. People get mad at me for riding hard for Publix because the descendant of Publix like did essentially fund the insurrection. Like that's like
Yikes.
that's a fact.
Yes, okay.
I'm not worried about saying that because it's been shown to be true. And I'm like, but here's the thing. If they had like a pub sub pop up outside of the insurrection, one, my ass would be first in line.
Oh my God.
Two, I'm just gonna be honest. Two, maybe if they had a pub sub pop up, people wouldn't have gone into the insurrection.
That's what I'm saying.
They would have maybe I could have talked to people in line, been like, hey man, I understand, you're pissed off. Who you're actually mad at is the billionaires. That's actually who you're pissed off about. I understand why you're pissed. Let's have a boar's head Italian sub and talk about this like adults.
Yeah, no, I agree.
You know what I mean?
I agree. That's one way to squash a rebellion, yes.
Yeah.
Publix pop up. That's what's up.
A Publix pop-up. If
Yeah.
you're listening. Yeah, so we don't have a Publix or a Waffle House, but we got to go to Waffle House.
Okay, yeah. That's
If
a
you're
deal.
in Atlanta, when you do a show in Atlanta, we got to go.
All right, I'm gonna hold you to that.
Who are some of your, would you say, comedic influences?
I really like watching shameless plug. Tony Baker, Kev on Stage. I don't know if you're
Yeah.
familiar with them. Yeah,
Yeah.
I really like what they got going on. I mean, Dave Chappelle, more so earlier Dave Chappelle was a
Yeah.
big influence.
Before he was not just talking about trans people all the
Yeah,
time.
before he started podcasting a little bit.
Yeah.
Which I feel like older comedians, they start getting all ranty and it's like, okay.
And that's what I'm talking about. It's
I
like
miss
when you
jokes.
feel curmudgeonly, I don't know if that's a word.
That's a good word.
Just stop.
Yeah.
I do have a funny story about Dave Chappelle though. So it was after he filmed, I guess it was his special, and he's a DC comic too. So I always like to see a DC comic succeed. I just wish he would stop fucking yapping about trans people. It's really obnoxious. But he was at this place in DC called Cafe Milano, which is like C&B scene type of thing. But I was actually hosting a work event there.
Oh, far.
And he was there. And I asked him if I could get a picture. And he's like, no, but you can smoke a cigarette with me. And I don't smoke cigarettes, but I was
But,
like,
like, for
I'll
Dave?
smoke a cigarette with Dave Chappelle.
That's
This was in like
flair.
2018. It was like ages ago.
Oh, okay.
But it was pretty cool.
That's
Have you
dope.
had any cool run-ins like that? I mean, you're in LA.
Yeah, so in LA, I feel like we're very desensitized to
Yeah.
celebs. I think here in like Brooklyn are probably like the place, like if you're a celebrity that's like too famous, I feel like come to LA or Brooklyn and people will kind of just be like, oh, it's good to see you, but we're not gonna like
Yeah.
fan out as much as like in other areas of the country. I think.
Yeah. You want to be respectful.
Yeah.
Have you met a celebrity who was really nice?
I saw Kevin Hart in passing. He said, what's up? Dapped us up, which is
nice.
like pretty cool. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? Like, I met Paul George in the club it was a day party. I met Paul George. He's an NBA player.
Thank
he
you for
was cool.
clarifying.
Yeah. I feel like
you
they
saw
may
the
not know.
blank stare in my eye.
He's
Yeah.
an NBA player. He like dapped me up. So like, yeah.
Oh, that's
For
cool.
the most part, I think the celebrity run-ins have been pretty good. I haven't met anybody that's been like
Yeah.
total like douchebag or whatever.
Yeah. I actually haven't either. Do you prefer savory or sweet? Like in general?
I think my dentist would say sweet tooth. My childhood dentist would say sweet tooth.
Your veneers guy?
Yeah. But I no, mostly savory. I try to stay away from sweet stuff.
I do too.
And I feel like kinda like sick if I have too much sugar or like if I eat too much I'm like, oh, like
It does
lighthead
nothing for me.
I
Like,
crash.
I could go my whole life without having, like, a sweet, but, like,
Mhm.
give me a bag of potato chips,
Yeah.
and I'll eat it like a wild animal.
But then I feel like people who say they don't like sweets are just doing that for attention. That's my hot take.
No, literally. People who are doing things just for attention, people who say they don't like sweets,
Mhm.
me
Number 1.
aside, people who say they're just not big birthday people,
Oh, that's me. So I think I'm in that camp.
people who say they're an introverted extrovert, that just means you're a person. That shit
Normal human
fucking
being.
drives me up the wall. I'm like,
Yeah.
they're like, I'm just an introverted extrovert. Or people who say, like, I'm a socially liberal, fiscally conservative.
Oh my
Like,
god,
all of
bro.
those people, I'm like, you're not an introverted extrovert. You just don't want to talk 24/7. That's normal.
Yeah.
I'm a huge extrovert. I still also cherish alone time.
Yeah.
You're
As
an introvert, right?
yeah.
What do you know your Myers-Briggs?
No, I don't think
I
so.
could guess it.
Yeah, probably.
I think you're like the complete opposite of me. I think I'm an ENFP, so I'm
Oh, that's what that is. Sorry. I think I'm
yeah.
INFJ,
Oh,
maybe?
really?
I think, but don't quote me. Like, I think it's
Oh,
INFJ.
that's good.
Yeah, I
Yeah.
don't know what it means, but I
Oh,
think I remember those letters.
yeah, INFJs are steady, Eddie, like
Accountant.
reasonable accountant, but like can still, kind of like lay a hammer down when they need to,
If I have to.
if you
Yeah,
must,
if I must,
if
yeah.
someone forces you there. How do you feel about honeydew melon?
So I'm not a fan of melon, and I think I might be slightly allergic to it because whenever I have melon or cantaloupe, the top of my mouth is so itchy. So I think so
Oh,
I'm biased because I feel like I'm slightly allergic to it.
well, yeah, you're allergic to it because it sucks. I don't.
Oh, thank God. Oh my
Come
God.
on. I don't know when the fruit salad ratio became 5 parts honeydew melon,
Yeah.
3 mushy ass grapes,
Yeah.
and 1 piece of cantaloupe, and like maybe 2 smushed blueberries if you're lucky.
Yeah. They taste like somebody already ate them.
They literally taste like someone ate them, and they taste like you put them in a refrigerator and they just like absorb the
Oh,
flavor of what's in
yeah.
it.
Yeah.
I know,
Yeah.
sorry.
No, you're
Am
right.
I right though?
Yeah. Like when you forget to put like baking soda or whatever in the fridge and
Yes, and
you could
everything's,
taste
like,
everything in
fucking
there.
weird. Yeah,
Yeah.
there was, like, one night when I came home after, like, a long night out, and my OCD will kick in really weird ways sometimes, and I don't wanna be insensitive. I know food is expensive, all of that shit. Some of the stuff, probably needed to go anyway. I was overdue because 'cause I'd been in Tampa for a while.
Mhm.
I just threw, like, fucking everything in my fridge away. I
Yeah.
could not find the source of this, like, weird
Taste.
smell. I
Yeah.
just couldn't find it.
Yeah.
So I literally just, like,
Like
threw
clean
everything
house.
away, like, pretty drunk. And the next morning, I, like, opened my fridge, I think to,
There's
like,
nothing.
literally get, like, a Celsius. I had nothing. I was like, "Oh,
You
shit,
have the
yeah."
Arm& Hammer, the orange box,
Yeah,
the old
and
Arm&
that's
Hammer, and you're
it.
like, "Oh,
I was
wow."
like, "God damn it, I don't even have, like, coffee creamer."
That sounds like my college fridge, so fair
Yeah. Oh,
play.
good. I'm glad that my fridge sounds like your college
Yeah, or
fridge.
your that dude you were dating, his
His
bathroom.
fucking his bath soap.
Yeah,
Good lord. What's your, least favorite airport?
LAX.
LAX?
Well, because the Uber situation is so precarious, like, I feel like you've
Why am I
noticed that.
walking 8 miles?
Yeah. Yeah, I might as well walk to the hotel at
Might
this
I might
point.
as well just yeah, I might as well just
Yeah.
walk my ass, down
Yeah.
to downtown LA. I was like, "Why am I walking so far?" Because I saw there was, like, a shuttle, and I was like, "I'm not
I'm
taking a
not taking a shuttle,
shuttle.
and then
I'll
you walk,
walk."
and then
I was like, "Americans are so lazy,
yeah,
whatever."
and then you took a trek.
Yeah, and then I was hiking. I was, like, very humbled
Yeah,
very quickly. I, did not enjoy that
yeah.
experience. What's your favorite airport?
I mean, my favorite airports are, like, smaller ones, like, whatever the one I went to Detroit recently, and that was just so seamless.
Yeah.
Long Beach Airport actually is my favorite airport because it's tiny.
Long Beach
Yeah,
Airport?
Long Beach Airport, about 15-20 miles south of LAX,
Oh, I gotta
is
go.
just in and out because it's so small. So, you could
Yeah,
literally show up 30 minutes before your flight, fly through TSA, get in, get out.
that's
Yeah, I
amazing.
like those small airports.
Shout out Robert Garcia. He's the member of Congress who represents Long Beach. I'll have to
Yeah.
tell him that you love his airport. What's something you love about yourself?
Like, I genuinely think I'm funny. Like,
Yeah.
I genuinely do think I'm funny, and I genuinely try to be thoughtful about it and, like, a modicum of self-awareness, and that's something I've not always had in regard to self-awareness, but I think I have more of now, and I'm hoping to continue to grow, like, that skill set. I think self-awareness is a skill set. So I'm very, like, proud of that. Like, I don't always hit the mark, but, like, I'm at least trying. So that's something I've really genuinely like, because I will like admit when I'm wrong, and
Yeah.
I think that genuinely helps me learn and become like wiser. So that's what I like about myself.
That's awesome. And I think when you're able to admit that you're wrong, it can feel very freeing,
Yeah, because
right?
it's like detachment from it.
Yeah.
Like it's like, oh, this was just my opinion. It's not really me. So if I learn new information or change, I can adjust it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If necessary.
It's ownership, but also kind of detaching yourself from that old
Right.
belief. One more question for you. Did you have a teacher that made a big impact on you?
I mean, he must have because my second grade teacher, Mr. Comer, is one of the few teachers I actually like remember.
Yeah.
And it was like he was just cool as hell, bro. Like he got me a hot dog at the Angels game. I mean, little stuff like that matters when you're a
No, it
kid, bro. A hot dog is
does.
like, how else am I gonna get a hot dog?
Yeah. He's the key to the hot dogs.
Yeah. He's
It's an essential
the
service.
glicky gatekeeper or something.
Exactly.
Yeah, and he was good at kickball. So maybe that's it. Be good at kickball in front of kids, and they'll remember you forever.
Okay, this is really good to know. I get them hot dogs.
Yes,
Here I've been like, I need to be reading them stories and I need to be like, it's hot dogs and kickball
yes.
is what I'm
Don't
hearing.
even parent them. Just hot dogs, play kickball. They'll turn out fine.
It worked on us,
Yeah, no,
right?
I'm here now.
And look at us.
Yes.
We're stand-up comedians.
The most,
Couldn't have gone better.
yes, the most stable of people, of course.
Notoriously
No,
so.
yeah, famously stable people, yes.
For parting, what's like a piece of advice you would like to give people, just generally?
Wear chic pink kitten heels everywhere. You got the Hillary Clintons on. That's what's up. Those are fire.
Not the Hillary Clintons.
Didn't she wear the kitten heels? I think you look like
Not the Hillary Clintons.
I think you look very demure and sophisticated right now.
This is the second time a man
Congresswoman.
has kind of complimented me and compared me to Hillary Clinton. The other one, if y'all follow Tanner Tan, I think he's Tanner Tan 36. He's one of the funniest people on social media.
Mhm.
We were doing a stand-up show together, and of course he's fucking hilarious at stand-up. I'm like, of course, you're
Yeah.
funny at everything. And I was wearing like a blazer and jeans, and he goes, "Okay, Hillary Rodham."
That's what I'm
I was
saying,
like,
though.
God damn it.
That's actually if you look at like younger photos of Hillary Clinton, she was kind of
Oh no.
yeah.
She's
She
serving.
looked like Sabrina Carpenter when she was younger. Have you seen that?
I'm sorry. What?
Hillary Clinton used to look like Sabrina Carpenter.
Are you serious?
I look it up, or like
I'll
if
look
you could
it up.
post a photo on this. But yeah,
I'm not hating on Hillary, y'all. Don't get mad at me for that. But
Yeah.
I wasn't necessarily expecting to be compared to her today. So that's just something I'm gonna kind of process later.
you're a powerful woman. So
Where can people find you?
Instagram, TikTok, YouTube, Delamo Manny, DELAMOMANNY, and yeah, that's me everywhere.
Slide in his DMs, but keep it cute.
Yeah, just keep yeah.
I'm watching.
Yeah.
I'm insane. Well, thank you so much for being here, and I'll see you next Tuesday.